Hi, I'm Juliana Fabrizio. I'm a content specialist here at McMurry, and I am here to interview my dad, Dr. Paul Fabrizio, professor of political science here at McMurry. And we are going to talk a little bit today about your time here at McMurry because it's coming to an end.
Yes, I'm retiring.
You're retiring.
Yes. First, this is really cool to do this with you.
Oh.
Okay, because you weren't even born when we moved here to
I wasn't.
to McMurry. So I was a graduate student at McMurry University. I was finishing up my PhD and I needed a job. And I would be applying at any place I could think of that was looking for someone who specializes in American politics. And the ad for McMurry University came out. And it was from Abilene, Texas. Never heard of Abilene, Texas. And the description of the job seemed perfect for me. And so we both came out here in August of 1996.
Let's talk about politics.
Okay, sure.
As a political science professor.
Sure.
Over the past almost 30 years, what are some of the political events that you have covered with students and how have they responded to those?
The first big thing that happened was Bill Clinton's impeachment. So for the students and me as a professor, it was a really exciting time. And I actually took my students to find a TV. We found a TV in the library so that we could watch the actual voting on Bill Clinton's impeachment. And then, of course, the big thing after that was 9/11. And 9/11 was just a shock. Again, we went over to the library and turned on the TV and we just watched it. And we watched together as the second tower at the World Trade Center just fell. The next big thing was the Great Recession and watching the economy tumble. And at that time, I was teaching, but I was also in administration. I was a dean of the School of Arts and Letters. So all of a sudden, the economic condition of the country mattered because we're a small school and we're buffeted by economic changes. And it was a very, very tough time. But we managed as an institution to survive and start thriving.
Tell me about local politics in Abilene and what your role in it. Because while many people watching this might know you as a professor, they might have also seen you on our local news talking about Abilene politics.
Yeah. You have to go back to the 2000 election. And there was a local radio station, KWKC, called me and we did interviews to explain what was going on as the vote was being counted and recounted in Florida, what the Supreme Court was doing. And as a consequence of that, after the election was over, he invited me to come into the studios and we started having conversations on the air about national politics. And so that then led to a radio show that started in 2003 where Bill Libby, a religion professor, history professor here, and we were then asked to do a radio show, an hour-long radio show on KWKC. And we started talking about local politics and we started interviewing politicians.
I want to talk a little bit about my class with you. Two classes, I believe.
I'm a little worried right now. So do we need to renegotiate your grade or something?
I got A's.
Oh, okay.
So I transferred to McMurry in 2018, and I took your national security class. From your perspective, what was it like when I came into your classroom as a student?
What I was most worried about was the other students, in the sense that I would give you grace that I'm not giving them. That's what I was most concerned about. And after a couple of days of class, I wasn't worried about it anymore. The other students in that class accepted you as one of them, which I really appreciated.
Yeah.
Oh.
I always knew that you were a good teacher, from how many students who still keep in contact with you, from, other professors who sing your praises and things like that. And so I always knew you were a good teacher, but I didn't know how good. I remember very quickly, though, when you came into the class and asked us, as you said, what's the news? And we all went around, everybody knew something. And you took what little we had and turned it into a lesson. And that's when I knew you were going to be a good teacher for me.
Oh,
and
well, thank you. Thank you very much. I appreciate that.
So you've had a lot of different roles on campus. My personal favorite at the time was when you were athletic director.
That was my favorite too.
Because I remember one year, I believe I was a freshman in high school. We went to every home game, McMurry football home game that we could. But then we also went to every away game that we could justify.
Yes.
When you think about kind of athletics at McMurry, what are some of the memories you have?
I think about the game where we played UTSA.
Yes.
And we have cheers going through our head. But that's the game where, they were Division I, we were Division III, and we pulled off an upset. And there was about 400 McMurry fans there. And
in a full stadium.
In a full stadium. This was the Alamo Dome.
Yes.
And we were there, and their fans got so angry with us, and they flipped you off.
Yes.
And
I was 14.
she was 14. And there were these grown men just flipping us all off, but they were going after you.
Yes.
And it was like, what are you doing? This is my daughter, stop it.
And I was having a great time.
But it was the funnest thing.
Yes.
And we had a police escort out of the stadium. It seems hard when I think about it to just cut off McMurry, because it's been part of my life for 30 years. But I do have to say that on the first day of school in August of 2026, I want to be someplace else besides Abilene, Texas, because I've always been here for the first day.
What do you hope your legacy at McMurry will be?
The students who I've taught, especially those in political science, I hope that some of them continue to be involved in the political life.
Thank you so much for watching. Dad?
Oh.
Thank you. Do you want to end with your typical radio show ending?
Oh, okay. Class dismissed.
Thank you.